sad we have no food in front of us, Jim.
I know.
But, you know, the good news is, don't worry, we've already eaten. We went to an Indian place, and of course in England, you know, it's like getting a bad slab of pizza in New York, you can't go wrong. So it was great. You know, I had the tandoori mixed grill, and of course there were papadums. I had the lamb samosa. And
chicken tikka masala.
No, you had the chicken tikka, Jim. There was
Yeah.
no masala involved. It was just
No,
chicken tikka because it looked like a minced.
Didn't she have some masala that I ate some of her
Yeah,
masala?
no, that was madras. Chicken
Madras.
That was chicken madras.
Yeah,
You
I
went-
bet
Always
my chicken
confused the
madras.
madras
and of
masala.
course, you know, that's rock royalty over there. You know, Kim McAuliffe from Girls School, you know, over there in the dock.
Yeah.
You know, ordering the chicken madras, and I believe she had Bombay potatoes. I ate one of her Bombay potatoes. It's the first time I ever had Bombay potatoes.
Yeah,
It was
wasn't
good.
that good?
The tour's been great. 4 great bands. First band, Air Force. Doug Sampson from the original Iron Maiden. He's on the Soundhouse Tapes EP. You know, so true rock royalty there as well. They're the opener. And we're all taking turns headlining. Even the legendary Girls School, the Ladies Auxiliary there, of course, always crushing it. And of course, the mighty Alcatrazz. So the tour has been quite successful. All the shows very well attended, all bands playing well. So that's been that's the good news. Now it comes to the, you know, the darker side of today's episode, which is, Jim, it's a chicken incident, and one that we, you know, one that's a little tough to talk about.
It is.
You know when you go through a dark, like
The funniest thing I'd ever seen.
you know when you go through a very dark experience, and then and you know you're a little gun shy about speaking about it.
It's
again,
hard
you know?
to talk about.
You don't want to
again,
relive it. You know, I went into Mark and Spencer's, you know, which is
High-end.
what do I call it? A fancy or hoity-toity grocery store, is that what they would say here? It's quite posh. It's
Not where you would
quite
expect.
posh, Jim. I
Very-
believe they say posh. You know what I mean?
Very posh.
You know, I can't really pronounce it that way, but posh.
How would
Go
you
ahead,
say posh?
Give us a posh. Give us
Marks and
give us
Spencers.
That's our English translator over there to our
She'll
right.
translate for us.
Marks and Sparks. In fact, Marks and Sparks. Everybody knows that.
all right.
Everybody
See, that's
knows
the
that's
cool-
the best food.
All right, over there. Over there, we're going to keep this rolling, you know?
Yeah.
Remember whose deli it is. Anyway,
right.
so I go in and I get some breaded chicken, thinking it's cooked breaded chicken, and, you know, I told Jimmy about it. I get some potato salad, figure it's going to be a nice break from the, you know, from the usual sandwich action. We get in the room, you know, I open the potato salad, and
It's good.
And I pull out a drumstick, I give it to Jimmy. He takes it, he bites into it, I check a chicken thigh, I bite into it, and then immediately we both realize that it's raw, it's uncooked chicken. So I yell to Jimmy, it's raw, don't eat it, you know what I mean? I sadly swallowed mine, but you know, I've survived salmonella, you know, no poisoning here.
I already chewed it up. I chewed it up, I had to spit it out.
You had to spit it out, but you know, so nearly escaping salmonella, not death, but you know, we don't have that in America where we have breaded chicken that looks like regular, legit fried chicken. You eat it cold or whatever.
And of course, it said on the front, ready to cook.
Oh yeah, in the fine
I
print.
pointed it out to them. It does actually say ready to cook.
Yeah, but the print was so small an ant couldn't read it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is British people trying to get back at us Americans for like taking over. What are you gonna do, huh? You know, we know who the most powerful nation in the world is.
Yeah, end of story.